Hey guys, it's Adrienne from Free Time Frolics, and I just wanted to share with you today a little bit about our home automation. My husband is a total technology nerd. That's why I love him. He's a software engineer, but he loves anything technology, new phones, new computers, home automation, whatever it is. And so he decided that he wanted to do a few switches in our house, and I let him do a couple, and then it has turned into my whole house, because it just catches on and it's so nice not to have to turn off lights when you're laying in bed. So we did a lot of studying on a bunch of products and different companies, and we found a few out there. All of them are pretty good, but the one that we went with was Inovelli. So they are really awesome. So we found that their quality across the board was really good. We loved their price. It was a lot for us when you're changing about 40 switches in your home. It gets really expensive to be changing out light switches, and for some reason our home has multiple switches for just one set of lights, and so it was really cost effective for us. The other thing we love about Inovelli is they have multiple scenes, and what multiple scenes mean is that once you get your light switches in and you've connected it with your SmartThings hub, you can go in and program that switch. Well, one switch in our bedroom, we have sconces on the side of our bed. We actually can push the button one time and it will turn off the light. If I push it 2 times, our ceiling fan will come on. If I push it 4 times, it turns off all the lights in my whole house. Every single one of them that is on a smart switch. So if I'm laying in bed and I'm binge watching Netflix, which, we all do a little bit, I just flip that switch 4 times and all my lights in my house turn off. It's like magical. And so that is one of the things that really sold us on Inovelli, was their multiple scenes. The other thing was their customer service. With home automation being so new, it's been around for a while, but it's gaining momentum right now. And you don't know all the answers because it's so new. And so my husband, even though he is kind of a technology nerd, he still had some questions, or we had problems with a few things. And when he emailed Inovelli, we had emails back to us within an hour. They were helpful. They were really kind. When my husband screwed up one of the light switches, they helped us and sent us a new one. And so we have been really, really pleased with customer service. And when I find someone that does great customer service, I want to give them my service, because I know that they're there to help me when I need them. So the other thing that we use is Z-Wave technology, which is a little bit older, but still kind of new. And that helps us to bring everything together using our Samsung SmartThings hub. So with those things, we're able to use our personal assistant, whether it's Cortana, Google Home, Alexa, whatever you have in your home. We all love Alexa. We all love all those. But we can connect our Alexa to our SmartThings hub, which is connected to all of our light switches, and we can talk to it and tell it what we want to do. We open garage doors, we turn on lights, we turn off lights, anything really that you can do with a switch or a SmartThings hub, you can do it with these. So with that, we're going to change my daughter's light switch today because she wants to tell Alexa what to do and doesn't want to get out of bed to turn off lights. But we're going to change that today and show you how to do one really quick, and then talk to you a little bit more about our house and the fun things that we've been able to do. Right, so you can tell that these switches are not the same. They're not treated the same, and you need to make sure that when you do install a smart switch, that they do have the wires in the right places. A cool thing about Inovelli's is they do have this marked on the back. It's kind of hard to see here, but they tell you which wire goes where. So you have your load, you have your neutral, and you have your line. And then there's also a traveler in here for when you have a 3-way switch or a 4-way switch. But we won't use that today because this is just a 2-way for us. But they need to be hooked up correctly, or else you can actually cause problems in your home. You can start fires or have them not work or blow out. So our first switches, we actually called an electrician to make sure that we were doing these correctly. Our home is about 18 years old, and we weren't quite sure in the beginning. And so we actually called an electrician, had them come out, had them show us which was what. And older homes generally do not have a neutral line. So you need to make sure that you have a neutral line in your house before you start doing that. Otherwise, you'll have to find a different way to put them in, and definitely call an electrician for that. So we called them, we had them come in, show us a couple of switches, and then we've just finished them for ourselves. So smart switches are bigger, they're harder in the gang boxes, they're a tighter fit. Be prepared to put some muscle in, and we're going to install this one. So here we go. Okay, so we're going to get this switch ready to go. I have my neutral right here. I have my load right here, and I have my line down here. Okay, so we have this cool little tool that we used. We bought it at our local hardware store to check for our line and our load. So know what those are. Not all houses are wired the same. So you need to know what is your load, what is your line before you do this, and your neutral. So this is just like a little voltage tool that we picked up. Also, in homes that don't have home automation in them, because these gang boxes are smaller, you can actually get in there, and the wires are really extra long because they fit. But with these larger switches, you need to cut your wires back. So we have these wire cutters here that have holes in them, and they help us to gauge what we need to clip off and to expose our wires. So that's what we've done with these. So I'm going to install this switch, and your ground wire goes here in the top, and then you just follow the directions back here on the back, what for your load, your line, and your neutral. And we're just going to pop them in this hole and screw them in, put it in the gang box, and be ready to go. All right, so for our Inovelli switch, there's a specific way that you need to add your wires to this. So other home automation systems are different, so you do need to go online, check the other, if you purchase someone else's, and use their website to know how to do this. So we have gone on to Inovelli's, we've asked questions, and we've installed some ourselves, so we know which ones are going in where. But if you have questions, please call an electrician, because they are the ones that can help you. So we're gonna load this in and have it ready to go.
Oh, it's good that we've got our daughters. Hold on a sec.
Spare cheese and sauce. And she has a new switch. So I'm gonna have my son turn this on, and my husband's gonna program it in our phone or in our Samsung Smart Things hub, and then we'll be able to turn it on and off with our personal assistant here at home, or with the regular switch, or whatever application that you use. So that's it. Okay, so now we have our switch in. It's installed, it's ready to go. We've told you some of the features about it. Now we have it hooked into our phones. Oh, this one just turned off. So we have our Amazon app on our phone. You can, and a Smart Things Hub app as well. And you need to go in and you need to program your switch to a room. So you can pick any name that you want for your room. This one's name is bedroom. It's just easy for us for this demonstration. But we have names for all of our switches in our house. And so when we tell our personal assistant or our Echo what we want to do, we want to make sure that we state the name of what it is. So we can turn this on with the app on our phone. I can just click the button and it will turn on. Oh, it's waiting for Smart Things. And it turns on, or I can click it again and it will turn it off. We can do this from anywhere we want to because it's just right on our phone. So if we're away, we can actually connect it to that. The other way we can do it is through our Echo Dot, and I can say, Alexa, turn on bedroom lights.
Okay.
And she'll turn them on. Or I can say, Alexa, turn off lights, bedroom lights. And she didn't get it that time because I didn't say the name right the first time around. So, Alexa, turn off bedroom lights.
Okay.
And she'll turn them off. So, this is a great way to automate your home. You can integrate these awesome Inovelli switches, the ones that we used here today. You can use them with other things in your house. You don't have to use the Samsung Smart Things Hub, but you can connect them to any other home automation system. You can connect them to your security alarms in your house, or other things out there. But we just simply choose to use the Samsung Smart Things Hub. We choose to use these Inovelli switches because we love them and their quality, price, and customer service. And it's a fun way to automate your house so that when you're binge watching those Netflix shows, which I know you all are, that you can just tell your nice little Echo to turn everything off for you. So there you go. That's our switch. That's how we're automating our house, and we'll have more to come. Thanks so much.